What's up guys, so for this video I will be playing Mission 7 of Halo 2 called Regret, so with that said, let's get started with the playthrough.
Wait, go back. That's what I thought he said. The Prophet of Regret is planning to activate Halo.
Are you sure?
I shall light this holy ring, release its cleansing flame, and burn a path into the divine beyond!
Pretty much.
Commander, we've got a problem.
So I hear. But from what I understand, the Prophet will need an object, the Index, to activate the ring. I've located a library similar to the one you found on the first Halo. If the rings work the same way, the Index should be inside.
I'll bet the Covenant are thinking the exact same thing.
Then we better beat them to it, Sergeant. Extract your men and meet me at the library.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll secure the Index, Chief. You take out the Prophet. He's given us all the intel we need.
That got it. Hey! Got another hot...
It's a very good thing that this mission gives you a beam rifle at the start, because if you didn't have a beam rifle then this part of the mission, especially on Legendary, would be very difficult to get past. Also, if you're playing this mission on Legendary, there are a bunch of Jackal snipers and it's very hard to see them, so you have to essentially peek out slightly using a beam rifle or carbine to locate them and kill them before you are spotted by Jackal snipers, because if the Jackal snipers spot you before you can spot them and you're playing on Legendary and you get shot by the Jackal sniper, you're dead in one shot, which is very unfair. It makes going up against Jackal snipers very unfun.
Someone get me a medic! Report! I've been better.
Running low on battery for the beam rifle I'm currently holding, so I will pick up beam rifle that has a bit more battery in it. Okay, 33%, not much, but it'll do for now.
Great, sir.
I wish I had time to decipher these inscriptions. The Forerunners revered this place. Oh, much is Temple, University.
Why did everyone stop shooting?
I was so busy kicking ass, I forgot to take names.
Wow, what the hell? I did not expect to have the Phantom that drops off two hunters in this part to completely vanish after I threw a plasma grenade at it. If you want to have the two hunters disappear, that's how you do it, I guess.
Understood, ma'am.
sweet UNSC weapon drop pods, I usually just pick up the battle rifle and I just switch between the beam rifle and the battle rifle over and over and over again till I reach the upcoming gondola.
Enough to bring us a ride.
The important note you need to keep mind of, and that is when you're doing the weapon switch method, like I'm doing right here, make sure you don't do it too much or the weapon you're switching with flies too far forward to the point where it falls off the gondola, because if you weapon swap and there's like a glass floor, the weapon you switched out of will just fall through the glass floor, and in some cases, you know, in the middle of the gondola, like literally where the drone is standing, the weapon you switched out of will fall through the floor as well, so be very careful when you're switching weapons constantly while boarding the gondola, because your third weapon will pretty much disappear if you switch too fast, and the weapon you switched out of will just go flying to the point where it falls off the gondola, which really sucks, or falls through the floor. So keep note of the risks when switching weapons constantly when boarding the gondola.
Maybe we'll win this war. You okay? Down, Chief!
There's a submerged section that connects these towers to the outlying structures. Looks like we're going down. Unless you'd prefer to swim.
Full car coming up!
intercepted a secure transmission from Regret's carrier to something called High Charity. It seems to be a formal apology to the prophets of truth and mercy. Apparently, Regret jumped the gun when he attacked Earth. He's asking the other prophets to forgive his premature arrival, arguing that no human presence was foretold. That explains why there were so few ships in his fleet. But it's odd a prophet would have such bad intel about his enemy's homeworld.
Awesome, found some more rounds for the Covenant carbine.
Let me at him!
Be careful of these elite honor guards. The best way to kill them is to shoot them from far away using the Covenant carbine and the beam rifle. You can also use a charged plasma pistol to drain its shields, then kill it using the Covenant carbine, battle rifle, or beam rifle. Up to you how you kill the elite honor guards, but I mention that because they are very scary and they kill you in one hit if you're playing on legendary. But they are still scary in general because they can slice you and kill you in 2 hits. If you're not playing on legendary, if it's legendary, it's 1 hit kill. Here is the terminal
You're a
location
giant
for the
walking
mission
bullseye, baby.
Regret.
Chief, don't do that again. I'm hit! Look at me.
I find it very fascinating that in this section of Regret you have invisible grunts as well as invisible elites. That's pretty crazy, however I did not expect to see invisible grunts, that's a first.
Regret's carrier just received a response from High Charity. A very well encrypted message from the Prophet of Truth. Listen to this. Your haste has jeopardized the fulfillment of our covenant, threatened our grand design. That you shall be spared a public display of our contempt is thanks only to Mercy and his wise counsel. Truth, Mercy, Regret. 3 prophet hierarchs. Killing Regret should shake up the Covenant leadership. But frankly, it sounds like you might be doing Truth a favor.
Backing you up.
I will slice and dice this elite honor guard, and I will slice and dice a few of these grunts, and then I will pick up the battle rifle.
I'm nearly out of fuel. We've secured the first tower cluster, so I'll set down there. Call when you're ready for evac. That must be him.
what I will be doing now is I will be switching weapons and making sure to take the battle rifle, rocket launcher, Covenant carbine, and the beam rifle along the gondola ride, which, I am going to try to make that happen. Also, I will be collecting all the ammo from the battle rifle, which I have done. The rocket launcher, I've collected all the rockets for the rocket launcher. And the sniper rifle, well, that weapon pod will still stay on the gondola ride, which I'm very surprised it can actually do that. So the sniper rifle will also be taken alongside the gondola ride as well, which is very awesome.
How's it going, you two? So far, so good. We're approaching the main temple now. Roger that. I'm as close to the library as I can get. There's some sort of barrier. We're trying to find a way around it. I'll keep you posted.
What are you waiting for? Shoot it!
Lost track of it!
That's the largest Covenant fleet I've ever seen. The largest anyone's ever seen. Get inside the temple and kill Regret before it can stop us.
Damn! Look at the size of that thing!
Creature!
Multiple waves of phantoms. Too many for me to track. We don't have much time.
Dead, Split.
There are honor guards all over this place. Watch your back.
Man dead!
Tell it like it is.
By the way!
I'll find you.
Swing, batter, batter, swing!
Who let you out of the petting zoo?
To kill the Prophet of Regret, all you need to do is you need to dodge its mini attacks, right? And climb aboard its transport vehicle and just continue to melee it over and over again. You know, usually it wouldn't end this quickly, but it did because the Prophet of Regret fell upside down, which was pretty funny.
The Phantoms are turning around. Trying to fire on our position. We need to get out of here.
This is not your grave, but you are welcome in it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in Mission 8 of Halo 2 called Sacred Icon. So see you guys in the next one, take care.